Welcome back to another game of Beyond Our Region, and yes, Pigs is back onto the battlefield. Now, unfortunately with this, there's not a lot of room. It's a small map, and there's 8 of us. So I decide to be right on the edge and go take this. Now, while we're discussing me building this, my main commander, the leader, did mention in the chat, Pigs, are you going to go in the water? And I said, eventually. Now, that was a major mistake on my part. What I should have done, we'll see, is done it a lot sooner than what I intended to do, and I nailed myself into a corner. But it's a good game, but not for me. But hey, what the hell? You know what I mean? You win some, you lose some, and that's the way it goes. It goes all right to start with, but not as good as I intended it to go. So let's meet the other leader, shall we? Adji or Gigi. He is a Cortex. And so he's doing his wind, he's doing his that, he's getting his vehicles out. Pretty normal. Now, I've never seen this map before, so that's another thing. But if you're playing and you're new, make sure you look at... And this was one of my problems while we're going through it. I should have looked through this map and paid a lot more attention to this here. As he said, my commander said, are you going in the water? And I didn't realise something, and it sat right here. And we will go through it as we're going through, or something else. But anyway, so bartenders, he's a legion. Like I said, I've never met any of these people. It was great because it was a few minutes on, and then we were playing. The previous week was a nightmare. I spent like 25 minutes, and I just want to play it. I don't want all the politics and all the rubbish they all tend to do. Can we play this, and then they want to change it? But anyway, that's the way it goes. HMR, I'll do this because in the controls, strict, you know what I mean, whatever the hell that is. He is Legion again. Legion seems to be played quite more often now. I don't know whether well, I suppose it is in bar, but you know what I mean. But there's a lot here. So I pushed myself up. Let's just go quickly back to me. And he's nicking my flipping metal. The cheeky, you know what I mean? He decided to nick that. Really, he should have gone back and nicked this. Or I should, you know what I mean? But anyway, I thought, oh, I'll have that. So that sort of hey, wait a minute. Yep, there. And then he gave me one. Because I said, hey, Blue, you got me metal. Because obviously, technically, this is mine. Not his. Nobody's taking that one, although technically Good and Nuke is going to take this. So, like I said, I'm not saying any of these, so I don't even know what's going on. And the commander's gone already. Where did that go? Oh, so one took out another one. I wish I'd have seen that. I think it was quite early in the game. I thought, flipping hell, they're doing well. The Goblin's a lot faster than the Mace, so that, more than like, the Mace is a lot tougher, so... As long as you keep derping the Mace around, it will take the Goblin out. Absolutely obliterate them. So, anyway, so this Mace... So he's pushing forward. So it's our commander here, which is the one that actually has got blown up. It will be Blitz. It's not Argentina. My apologies, I don't know the country. My apologies for that one. I can't work out that flag. But, yeah, so I've just got some pawns. I'm just building a radar, because I need to see here. He's got a lot more than me. And, Gazmed, however you pronounce his name, is oh, no wonder. He's an incredible... I was thinking, this player's flipping awesome. I cannot break him. No wonder he's... you know, because you just don't look. I mean, I'm playing. I'm trying to concentrate on everything that else I'm doing. My mind is going like 65 minutes. This is what people don't realise. What I'm trying to do is, when I'm doing the battles, I'm talking, plus trying to think, plus trying to play at the same time. It's not easy. But I know that I do not want him to get this up at any stage. So I'm obviously trying to go back and forth. I know for a fact I'm on a sticky wiki here. I do not want this. So I think I start to move the commander out. I thought, well, no, I'm going to leave me lasers. Oh, no, I don't. I can't even remember how I did it. But anyway, we will come back to that. Nice. Let's get rid of the drawing. Lucifer's pushing ahead here. Oh, he's gone as well. We did lose quite a few commanders early on in this game, I must admit. So Bartender's doing quite well. He's pushed himself right forward. This is where I should have been, but I'm struggling here. I'm struggling to try and get myself going. I should have been further forward to start with. That was me another. What I should have done is just built a few and then got the constructor, and I've got one sat there, which is a good idea. I've got a few constructors going, so yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting better, but I'm still not where I should be. Where when you see some of these lot, they're pushing really hard. I think that's the problem. I don't really push that hard in this game, and I should do. I've had to push myself back because obviously I ain't got a lot of thing here. And I think I do say to them, I'm getting pushed, so they know, because obviously my friend up here, Blue Saver, has got quite a lot. And he's not getting pushed at all, you see, so he's fine. I'm on the front line. He's a mid-tech, maybe? Not full tech, but in that instance. But at the back, he is the tech player. And any of the, the others. But anyway, so, like I said, I wanted to get into the water, but I was struggling I needed to protect myself. I needed to, now he's down to this. He's down to the wire here. I've got a couple of sentries left. I want to get this, but I daren't move over there. I obviously didn't see that he'd move back. But I know the sentries, if I get enough of them, they'll stop. Now my counterpart here is just helping me out, just to push so I can get some more out. I'm still not big enough by no means here. I've got 3 this time. And we are building out, as you can see, but the metal. It's always the metal with me. I've only got 2. I suppose in a sense, it's no different from anybody else. It just feels everybody else has always got more than I have. Like this. It's like, how does he get all that? Flipping army that fast. And bearing in mind, I suppose he's a Cortex as well, so but that shouldn't make much of a difference. So now I've got 1 Rocketeer coming. We are biting. Everybody's like doing their bit for the team here. And we've got the purple down here. Now, this is the thing. Look at this here. This is a prime example of this. This can be pushed over. Now, when I said, while we're going through, when I said to Bartender that I'm going in the water eventually, that was the problem. What I should have done, I should have said to Blue, I'm going in the water. You're going to have to come and protect my line. And the reason why is if I pushed in here, get some amphibious tanks, I would have taken out all of this. No problem at all. And that's the problem. But it's a really intelligent play by them. And I'm a frontliner, so really, Bartender's not really a frontliner, but he is in this thing. So, because obviously he's pushed himself further forward. So we got this frontliner, and we got these 2. And he got me, really. And we're not massively pushing the front line here, which is obviously making it more difficult for me because I'm still trying to fix myself up. Now, there was air, so I thought, well, I better build the net and the anti-air just in case. Now, I'm stalling a bit. I'm not moving around. I'm probably back here trying to set something else up. I'm still not big. This is why I just fail every time to get that. If I can get my economy right to start with, I know for a fact I'll be playing better at this game. And you look at other people's stuff and thinking, yeah, but, like, it never... I'm just trying to find out, well, if you're to play the same game as me, how would you play it? That's, but it's just not like that, is it? It's just the way it goes. So I'm just building a few more sentries, just because if he just pushes his commander in, now he's got thugs and he has got aggravators here, so they are obviously the opposite to the Rocketeer. So he hasn't got that many, and now the thug doesn't see as far, so technically the sentry should be okay. But I need to be, and I'm trying to build myself back up again, which is another thing. Now he's started getting we got a Sheldon. Now I knew there was something coming out, but that's a quick T2. Oh, it's about right for a T2. So he's done really well. But the trouble is again, he's not getting hit by anything apart from this front line. And I didn't at the time realise how, you know, he's on the top, you know, echelons. As soon as his bartender's exactly the same. So they obviously either may know each other or just don't. Sometimes a lot of know each other. Now he's starting to push for me. This will help me out. See, now he's realising that I said, I need some help here, I can't. So then I decided to say, right, if he's doing that for me, I'm going to push forward on a commander as well. I take out some of this infrastructure here because I want it out the way, because obviously if he does get back, he'll start to use it again. Although I have to be careful. I have to be careful because I was like, I'm pressing the wrong button here. I'm almost killing my teammates' units, but never mind. I have one of them old AP moments.
Destroyed.
So his commander's gone down, which is brilliant. So he's taken his commander down for me. I thought, Jesus, I'm still not in this water. I'm just, look, I'm T-gunning everything. Oh, what am I doing? I'm pressing the wrong buttons, basically. I got myself so too over the top. It's age, man. That's just the way it all goes. Just stop pressing the buttons, pig. For Christ's sake. Yeah, I wanted to eat up this, but I keep pressing the D button. See what I mean? Don't give me anything. Don't give me anything to try and talk, think, and everything else at the same time. I'm absolutely useless. But that's just what it's a bit of fun in it, in the game of the day. But anyway, so we got some fiends now. These will push me, and I don't. That's it. I'm screwed.
Has died.
I've lost again. Oh, balls! You know, I didn't realise he was pushing the fiends. I didn't realise Oxio was pushing the fiends, and I thought my other counterpart was pushing forward, but he stopped and went back. Which, unfortunately, I couldn't get in there. Now he's coming back for that to try and take the fiends out. As long as you can take a fiend out before they actually get it. So don't forget that a fiend is a T2. We've still got some subs, so it's they will take out the aggravators quite easily, no problem at all. They should not be at the front. Well, I suppose they should be at the front, but not. They should be behind, you know, be protected. I've now got some Rocketeers, thank God, on the pitch or the map, or it's not football pigs, come on. Anyway, so Bartender's pushing really far forward, which is good, because obviously that's trying to alleviate half the problems that this is my fault. I reckon I put down to the what's going to happen eventually to my fault, but hey, what the hell. You know, we tried to do what we could do in this game. There's children are a menace as well. It's very difficult to get rid of them. You need either another Sheldon or, you know, some long-range artillery to take them out, because they're a right pain. He's now bringing more to the, you know, his commander's gone. But he's thinking, it's so annoying though, because I could have just taken out this infrastructure. I should have said to I should have gone in there and then protect this front. I only needed 3, and then I would have protected this front. I could have probably said to him, send me some stuff over, because I'll have no stuff whatsoever. But that's a real mistake on mine. Right, so here we go. They're pushing forward. My main commander's still protecting himself here, which is really good. We're not, you know, at the time now, we're not really losing. I mean, this is to me is halfway. And we're not doing too bad until he finds exploits, because I haven't got nothing. I mean, I'm on a sticky wiki now. I got a T2 from my teammate, but it was a bit late. No disrespect to him, for me. And I'm thinking, oh crap, I'm out here. I'm gonna have to go do something here. So I send that there. I think I send the constructor away as well, because obviously, if I have no constructor, I can't do anything. We do have another one here as well. So hopefully, help! I'm thinking, oh, help! I said they got me. So that lets somebody else know, because you've got to let your teammates know to try. And I'm quite surprised they're actually pushing against this thug. So I'm in my last con. I'm in the game, and I say yes, I'm still in the game. Damn, got me. You see. I try to communicate with my team as much as I can. It's not easy. It's not easy trying to type and think and everything else at the same time. I find that really difficult to do, especially when you're trying to play this game. I think it's like, what's it like, patting your head or something, and no, is it doing your tummy and patting your head or something at the same time? I can't flipping do that. I get really confused. I can now put it down to my age, so that's pretty good at 51. So, you know. But anyway, there's another commander gone down. So we're struggling with this one, our team. I must admit, that's a nice bombing run though, taking them out. If you think about it, he hasn't really got a lot. He's only got the Sheldons to take out, you know. Obviously, a Sheldon can fire an immense far. So you need some jammer or something to get... You need to close the gap. If you can take a Sheldons out, it wouldn't have made any difference. But anyway, so some more aggravators are coming from our... I think it's this player, I think. Killer. He's on a T2. He's doing his own... I didn't even get nowhere near it, obviously. So I'm like, oh, what the hell am I going to do? So I'm now saying, right, so they've protected me. Great. My teammates are protecting the thing. They've shared some stuff. I said, can I have some cons? So now they're coming down here to share me some cons. This is like, if you're in this game and you're only a 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever and you're out, just ask your teammates for something. They'll either help or won't. If they won't, then that's their choice. You know, you try to play a team game here. So then for some unknown reason, everything goes to pot, which it normally does for me. Because I'm thinking, why is something not working and it should be? So somebody's eating up my thing. So I think it's MSSD. He's eating it up. I would have rather him give it to me back. But or at least use the con to do these and give them to me. But he didn't do that. Whether he was playing a team game or a personal game, it's up to him how he was doing. And I couldn't work out why these weren't building. For some unknown reason, they weren't building. They didn't want to do anything. You see, they just stood there, they're derping around, and I can't get them. So what I did was, I tried to start this off. It wasn't doing it. So I assumed it was to do with a metal. So I start eating. That gives me some metal. And then, for some unknown reason, everything starts to go good again. So we still are at all. We've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we lost 2 players here on the opposite team. They're bailed out. I won't bail. You'll never get me in a game that I'll bail. Sometimes I'll ask to say, give us some units so I can control them if I'm completely out. But obviously, if we're doing this battle thing, then I don't tend to do that. But if I was doing a non-recorded one, let's say for instance, I would do that. We've got the Ambassador. These are long-range missile, and look at the amount that they can fire. Unbelievable these things can do. The trouble is, if you can close the gap and get them, then they do nothing. But you need to protect these as well. These need to be protected. They're brilliant against units, you know, non-moving units like these. They will absolutely obliterate these out. This is a lovely... See, the thing is, I'm thinking, oh, even though I'm not in this game, we're doing really well here. I'm trying to get back in. I'm slowly, you know, getting in. I decided to get... Oh, just to go back, sorry. I decided to get the metal storage because I know there's a lot of metal here. And if I eat it up, this will go straight and I'll lose it. So I thought, I'll get the metal storage quickly. That'll allow me to boost this out. You know, these ideas there, whether they're right or wrong is another thing. More Sheldon, he's got more Sheldon and he's got the Fiends. The Fiends would normally be in front of the Sheldon. I think that's a Shiva as well. No, it's an Arbiter. Which is very like the Shiva anyway. It's the Cortex version of it. Does exactly the same, really. See, this is a lovely... I mean, not even pushing your Shivas. The only thing that I critique, even though he's way more, you know, thing is me, is I like these to be spread out. It just makes them easier to fire, that's all. And less chance of getting, you know, if you start blowing one up, they all go. I couldn't see any radars yet. The radar's right way back here, which is another problem as well. There's another commander gone down. I'm still, you know, hey, we're still in the game. We're rocking and rolling here. We're still doing. Bartender is doing the bartender things. He's not pushed any further, though. I'm Triple G. That'll do. Again, he's not coming further forward. There's sort of a bit of a standoff here. That's a tier 2, so I don't know what he's going to do with that. I was happy I was getting him back into the fight, slowly but surely. So the starlights are out. Now these are quite nice. Oh, starlights, that's it. That's definitely going to protect me. So we got some commanders here. I probably should have sent a con down to eat this up, and that would have been a lot better for me. Usually that's what you're starving at. I am sort of getting there. I wanted the constructor to be doing faster. See now, you can see now it's going to start doing this. I should have told it to go with a con really, and that way it would have built all this spread. So I decided on a missile truck. When I thought to myself, oh well, missile truck will be okay. I was gonna do the pounder. I started with the Wolverine, the light thing, and I thought, this is rubbish. Because it's not going to do anything, so I'm going to eat it up. And yeah, it's so annoying when I see all this what I could have done. But then that's the way. Like I said, I should have been in the water straight away, but not to worry. These fiends are not having a real do-ha with this. So I mean, yeah. So we slowly getting there. It's a slow process because I've got everything blown up. I should have asked my team for more to give me some energy and give me some things, and that way, can I have some metal and things like that to get going. So we've got a bit of a push here with the. This is a bombing run, and all the fighters are now in front to soak up this. This is a really nice bit. Just unfortunately, all that was on its own and not round, but it did take out a lot of infrastructure there. Oh, that's unfortunate. Where most of the bombers began to. Oh, is he gonna? No, it did not. Didn't get a chance to take out that infrastructure there. Our dark green is. Well, unfortunately, he's not done nothing. He's not helping the team out one bit. It's just a really slow. I don't know what he's doing. This is what I do. I try to, if I can play, I'll help the team out. So the mammoth will suck some serious damage up, but it's not indestructible. It's just like a smaller version, well, very smaller version. And I go, oh, that's a nice nuke. Haha. Yeah. Let's say no more with that one. Just missed me. You know, I've eaten up my T1. I think it might have even taken the T1 out actually, just as because it was close. So now I'm going to say, oh, stuff it. I'll go for the T2, even though it was really not the great. I should have asked for these bulls. That would have been better as well to protect me. We've got a massive open gap here, but fortunately, it's not being exploited yet. The Arbiter is, like I said, that's more of a siege unit. So if the non-moving units, the trouble is with that is you just move out the way. They won't do now. Fiends are doing really quite well against that. So that's taking all the Fiends out. I've got a massive open gap, and I've just got nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't see. These are not mine. It'd have been nice to be mine, but they're not mine. That's my plan. So my plan here is to do a couple of radar, couple of jammers, one radar, 5 Sheldons. We're in the game. We're in the game then. So I know what I'm doing. I've set myself out. Again, I ain't got no commander, and I can't get in the water either. I suppose I might be able to get there and build a shipyard there, but not something I even thought of at this precise moment. So this is a nice push from 2. So we got some the lovely spider bot here, the recluse, which is a nice bit. I like the recluse. If you've seen some before, I tend to, if it's a really mountain area like this and I've got a chance, I will do the recluse because it'll just walk over and then you can. But it's a difficult unit to use to really push. because it can be taken out quite easily as long as you can close the gap again. But really, you can walk around, you see, so it's not massive that much problem. So whether the Recluse was a unit that you really wanted to use here, I don't know. It probably would have been better to walk the Recluses over this way and use their ability to walk over the mountain, because you just don't think about it. The Rocketeers are always going to do well against these. The Starlight would have taken a lot of this out, but the trouble is, it's got no power. And this is going to go boom and take out some of that. Yes, it always takes out a bit of everything. These shouldn't do that, but now the Rocketeers have gone way too far. Way too far right now. They should have stayed back. Good play, though. Very good play. I'm getting there. Or here. Yeah. Somebody... I didn't see... Obviously, I didn't see this. Or here. Now, I have an idea of what this mortein means. I don't know when everyone wants just to fire at me, but I'll use that as a way. These bulls will do quite well against the fiends. The Mausers should be separated out. They're too far clumped. And don't forget, a Mauser cannot move and fire at the same time. Not like the bull. And he's got no protection. He's got no Lazarus or no Grave Robbers to refix these either. Which is another problem. So Killer is definitely, yeah, so he's definitely moving himself forward. What has he got in this clump? So we've got some, it looks like we've got some Arbiters again. We've got 15 Sheldon and 8. So this is a good clump of units, this. Another nice push. They're definitely in the lead by now. There's no two ways about that. They are really pushing us. And again, I'm trying to get into the fight. Not doing great. As you can see, I've still got a couple of minutes. I'm trying my best. I probably tried to rebuild this wrong. I should have asked for some metal or something like that from my team to say, can you shoot me some metal over? I need some metal. As you can see, I got no metal. Although saying that though, the only one that's got metal is Lucifer. He's got absolutely tons of it. So my teammates moved back some Mausers. And I eventually do say, I know what I'll do, I'll fix these for you. Probably was a bad idea, because I was wasting time, but you know what I mean. You've got to help your team out. It's always good to help your team out. I mean, it's sort of protecting me. So these are the others to the termites. I think these are the opposite to the recluse. Sort of. Because this is a laser unit and not a rocket, if I remember rightly. Don't see termites very often, actually. I've not seen it. It's very unusual I've seen them played, but they are in this. Like I said, the mammoth won't walk up there, but the termites will do, because they'll do exactly what the recluse can do. This is, like I said, this is why I quite like to say, yeah, somebody's saying go forward. How am I doing? I'm just, I've got, 99% of the T2. Get on. So I'm quite happy now. I'm thinking, right, here it flipping comes. Look at that. I just got that T2. I was pissed, to say the least. I'd spent all this flipping game getting myself back again, and I got myself completely wiped out. I thought, you son of a monkeys. You know. So now we're bleeding now. Now we're starting to... I can't do nothing. I'm out of the game. I think I've got... Oh yeah, I've got this. I think this is for me. I think it's for me. I'm not too sure. Yes, I think it is. But it's going to get wiped out anyway. So I'm basically out of the game. But I won't leave. I never leave. And yeah, once they'd broken my thing here... That was it, you see. Like I said, what I should have done, if you ever seen this map before and you're down here and this is the only option, I think you take these three, you let your teammate know and say, look, you need to defend this part, go into the water with your commander, and get them to try and feed you, you know, metal and things like that just early on, just so you can get yourself started. Because nobody's going to see you in. Obviously, you can protect yourself in the air. The only thing is air that can then blow you up. But by that time, what you could do is get some amphibious tanks, get them to walk over here. This would be taken out. All this would be taken out. There's no protection on here whatsoever. You know? But that's just the way it goes. That was a nice nuke. Anti-nuke. So the game's still going. I'm going, oh, I'm out. But yeah, I think this play here, it was my fault. I blame myself here. The inadequacies in my own game, but you know, because if you notice, that's sort of where they started, and then you know, Bartender and that's basically protected himself really. It was more for my my play that I'd done wrong. But like I said, he said about that going in there earlier on, and I should have done it earlier. I think it would have probably been a better game. I mean, he's not even gone in the water either, so he's the same, and he could have done some. Although saying that though, I don't think it's as low as it is over here. If you look at this, it doesn't imply that the amphibious tanks get over. I bet they can. I bet they can get over here. But anyway, so I mean, they're still. Don't get me wrong. The guys are still in the game. We're all in, but we're all not really in because I think I don't know how many. Don't know how many commanders. Bard's got one. Chinese has got one. Yeah, I think there's only the 2 commanders left now. But I was absolutely peed because I just got my. You know. It takes so long to get a T2. It took so long to get going again. And I wasn't giving up the fight. And that's what he said. Oh, over here. And that's the nuke. And he blew me up. Just as I get the T2 going. So if I got the T2 going, I'd have done the Sheldons. And I would have started. Because I quite like the Sheldons. I'm quite parfait with the Sheldon. Even though I'm you know, technically the Armada player. So Killer's definitely going to go down in. That's really good for the pawns. I thought, hey, you know, could we actually win this? Could we actually win this match? Not really with the pawns, but you know, they are pushing. They are still pushing. It would have been nice for Bartender to push a bit more. What's he got? He's got the javelin. I don't know what this would be equivalent of. Would it be the demon? No, maybe not. It's maybe still a T2, I think. Demon is a T3, so as far as I can see, no T3s were on this game. These pawns will just get obliterated by things, and no problem there. But yeah, sometimes my powers of observation, shall we say, are seriously lacking. Yeah, see, Bartender just said, wait a minute, there's something coming here. The dark. So this is. They got the strategic bombers. There's a hell of a push. I mean, he's doing. If you think about it, though, he's doing really well with the pawns. He's spamming them out, but he's slowed the spam now for some other reason. I don't know why, but that has a knock-on effect because obviously now the Fiends will take out sort of the last ones, and now you can start to push. Yeah, I don't mind admitting I was the weakest link in this scenario, for sure. Ragnarite, he's hiding in. I'm just going to do a bit of hiding. I don't know how come he got into there, but yeah, it's a nice. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice map, but I think I know how to play it next time. If I can't, you know, get a decent place. The thing is though, an 8v8 on this is quite difficult to get everybody on because it's not really an 8v8 because there's not enough metal spots, you know. So that's why you have to move out. Well, I mean, you could say that, but they did this rectangle. If they'd have done like a bigger rectangle, maybe, although I don't think you could do that because one would overlay with the other one. But anyway, I have not seen that before. That's so weird. Obviously, it's a Legion. Myrodon. Myrodon. Is that how it's pronounced? I have no idea. Ooh, that's bartender. That's bartender gone. He left the game, I think, as well. It looks as if he's decided to leave. This is a bit of a pity. He may have already left the game anyway. That's probably why they bombed him into oblivion. But cheese is still going well. I think we know now. I mean, we know that it's not going to be long. We cannot get around this. These fiends are ripping into our tech player. Obviously, they could have done this ages ago, to be honest with you. Once I was gone, they should have known that there was no real protection. But hey, they're relying on me. The T3 is starting to come. He's getting a Juggernaut. Now, that would have been interesting. It's not enough, though. He's got 7 minutes on the Juggernaut to get out. Which is unfortunate. Nice bombing run. But yeah, we give up. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, I think I was the weakest link on that one. I should have gone into the water early, but it's the first time I've seen this map, and at least I know for next time that what could happen. Anyway, don't forget, we'll see you in the next Beyond All Reason. Bye for now.